Alright everyone, welcome to Jasper's History Facts. Da-na-na. Well, today is December the 16th, and this day in 1773, the Boston Tea Party was underway. So the Boston Tea Party is a rebellious, angry, mob-like action that the colonies took against the British government for some taxes that the government had levied. Now, what the event is for those that are unaware, is a bunch of guys that were not too happy with the taxes said, hey, let's go, and they dress up as Mohawk Indians, and they go and throw about 342 chests of tea into the harbor. This is about a little over $3 million in today's money of tea. So it gives you an idea of how much tea it really was. The government, obviously, not too happy about this. There will be some actions that they take against colonies. And this just, as you can probably tell by the date, 1773, pushes faster and faster towards rebellion. And it'll come very soon. The Boston Tea Party is kind of one of those... It's a culmination of kind of a lot of anger and frustration with the government. What's hard about all of this is, to be fair to the British government, what they were asking for initially, and then obviously things progressed where it's maybe not as reasonable anymore, but initially is they just want the colonies to pay for their defense. They wanted to pay a little bit of extra tax so that the colonies could make up for the 7 Years' War, which not that long ago at this time, but the French and Indian War over here in the States, if you're from here. The British government obviously supplied the troops and things like that. The colonies did as well, but for that war, and so then the British government was kind of out of money after this. So they asked the colonies, hey, make up your share of the pie. Well, they hadn't been doing that before, so the colonies aren't too happy, and that's kind of where we get to this point where they just keep putting taxes on because it's like, well, we're the government, we can do what we want, and obviously the people are not too pleased. Because especially when you have never paid these taxes and now you're expected to pay a lot of them, people don't really get too happy about that. But now you know.